that just means the world to me to be that person, that that role model. And I think it's true, like if you can see it you can be it. And I think I feel very lucky to be part of this this generation and this movement for trans liberation, and to mean that much to these people. You're the morning and you make the grass grow. You're the hawthorn tangled in dark rose. The open window.
Jasmine, welcome back to the Netherlands.
Thank you.
Saw a beautiful performance and in-store at Eurosonic.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year in the cold January in Groningen.
Yes.
And now we're...
Seems so long ago.
Yeah, now we're sweating. I feel like dying of the heat.
Yes, no, we just played a set in a tent that must have been like well over 30 degrees. It was too much, I think.
Because I was wondering, it might be a cliche question, but how is the tour schedule? Because I follow you on Instagram and your stories are like all over the world every day. I thought she was in America and now she's in Scandinavia and now she's in Vicksburg.
No, exactly. We came off the back of the US tour opening for Lucy Dacus, which was crazy. We played at Red Rocks, which is like,
oh my god,
the most incredible venue.
How did it feel for you, like on the stage at that beautiful place?
It's kind of wild. Like when it's like 10,000 people, it's an amphitheater that's essentially a geological feature in a mountain. It's so big, and you just like stand on that stage, and your brain can't even take in the scale of the amphitheater. It's so crazy. And it was amazing though, because like we had all of those people booing the UK Supreme Court for the judge, because that happened while we were in the US
on that day.
So we left as women and we returned as men legally in the UK. And also we were when we had got our visas to go to the US, it took a really long time. We actually missed the beginning of the tour because they made us reapply for the visas as men. It's crazy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even aware of like the whole
so like that's
show.
what we'd like happening in the background. Also, like my best friend is in prison. So like I don't know if you know about this, but yeah, Julia Trott, who is our roadie and my best friend, has been arrested and charged with being associated with people going into an Israeli weapons factory in England and dismantling Israeli drones that are used in the genocide in Gaza. And there's 18 political prisoners, and we're trying to like support them all. And so like this is like obviously overshadowing everything that we're doing. She's like, she was whose sofa I was staying on when I was writing the album.
Yeah.
So she's basically my mother. Like she's everything to me. So like having her in prison throughout all of this when she was supposed to be by our side, it's still just like very, very difficult. But yeah, no, with all of that said, like it is wonderful to like be like traveling the world and to like see the solidarity and the love that people have for trans people. Yeah, very beautiful to have these, trans women drive 3 states across the Midwest to come and see our show, you know. And yeah, we've just announced that we're going to be doing a world tour from September through to November. A massive year for us. So we've just done our first UK headline tour and Ireland, and then we're back in the studio. We've recorded a few new tracks, including Did You Know, which we played today, and now we're back on tour with opening for Lucy Dacus again, this side of the Atlantic. So
oh my god, the schedule.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we're doing so many festivals this year.
Yeah.
Including like while we're on this tour, we're like leaving the tour to like go and play a festival and then coming back and joining the tour again. We're playing Calorama in Lisbon. We're playing at Glastonbury, which is crazy. I've never even been to Glastonbury, despite having gone to school in Bristol, which is really close to Glastonbury.
Yeah.
So
that's a great like first time Glastonbury story.
Like, no, exactly.
Playing there.
Yeah.
Like, what are the tips and tricks to keep up with the touring schedule and like?
And staying hydrated, being aware of your needs, knowing when you're grumpy, and telling people I'm feeling hungry right now. I might not be my best self.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, me and the band, we will get on so well. We love each other so much. You know, I feel like we're a real family on the road together. It's so beautiful. We love each other. It's very stressful and sometimes quite dangerous traveling as a group of trans women, but I feel like, we will have each other's backs. Yeah, and Jojo, wherever Jojo is, our tour manager.
Shout out.
Doesn't have my back right now.
What she said?
Yeah, no, she's wonderful. And my manager, Jen. Everyone's like, very aware of like how dangerous it is, especially like to be crossing borders, especially now because we all have like this massive stamp in our passport that says we're trans, which is like so crazy. Just like having to cross borders with that makes it so much more dangerous, especially because trans people are very targeted, especially at borders. For example, when you go to the US, so many trans people are forced strip searched, like you can't say no, and that's something that like you have to consent to, like when you get on a flight. It's crazy. Obviously that's used disproportionately as an intimidation tactic, as a humiliation tactic against trans women. And then, you know, if you're denied entry, then you're detained in a men's prison, and a huge amount of the time trans women are raped in men's prisons, and a lot of trans women don't survive. It's terrifying. Obviously that's always in our minds when we're crossing borders, when we're going into America, when we're coming in, even into the UK. I've been detained coming back into the UK before. It's terrifying. I think a lot of musicians don't ever need to think about these things.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear it's so fucked up, and also thank you for sharing it with me and the rest of the viewers and also the audience, because I cannot imagine what it's like, but they're trying to humiliate you, try to force you down, to tone you down, but you're on the stage claiming the space, and not like it's not an option to be less loud. Like that's what they want, right? Yeah,
no, exactly. We're not gonna back down, and like they want us to like shy away from public life and be less visible, and you know, they're using violence against us. They're trying to force detransition us. They're denying puberty blockers to trans children around the world now, and you know, this is a very targeted attack because puberty blockers are very routinely prescribed to cisgender children for like precocious puberty, and they've been used for decades. They're very safe, but everywhere around the world pretty much is now banning them for trans children. The UK, the US, Australia, New Zealand. I don't know what the situation is here in the Netherlands, but that's the one thing I think that breaks my heart more than anything, because you know, like, had I had access to puberty blockers as a child, then I definitely would have done that. And like, knowing that we got that right and then we got it taken away is just so many trans children don't survive puberty. I nearly didn't. I attempted suicide when I hit puberty, and we're already seeing a spike in trans children killing themselves because of this. And no one cares because they're trans, and it's so fucked. And it just weighs on us all the time.
So fucked up. I'm so sorry.
No, and you know, it's a lot of responsibility to be visible and be trans, because you know, you have to tell people what's on your mind all the time. You have to talk about these things, and you know, not enough trans people really get the spotlight and to speak into a microphone. So you know, it feels very important for me to do that now that I have that privilege and that opportunity. Honestly, like, I'm really supported by my community. Like, I have so many, you know, my band, my team, but also just like the community in Manchester and around the world, and the trans women in my DMs are all just like so wonderful and so supportive. So I feel like I'm kind of like the face of this, but there's like a whole world behind it.
But thank you for sharing. I was wondering, is there a place maybe in Manchester, as you mentioned, like, what's the safe place that feels like home to you, where you can be just yourself?
My house. I live with a wonderful trans person who I love very deeply.
Let's talk a little bit about the record. Because way back in January, when you released the album in actually the week of Eurosonic, you did the in-store And I was super happy and proud to
Yeah,
be
that was so nice. Plateau, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That place? That was
In
such a nice
Groningen.
place, yeah.
Yeah. I was happy and proud. I'm gonna repeat it
Yes,
all over
yes,
again.
yes,
that I was
yes.
the first buyer of the record
The
in
very
the
first.
world.
In the whole world.
Yeah.
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 That was so cool.
And I was wondering what reaction since then been, because of course, playing a lot of show, as we just mentioned, getting a lot of direct messages, I assume, from people. Do you got maybe like one specific story or memory that someone shared with you, or maybe during a show about the
So
album
many.
that changed maybe a song for you as well?
Oh, yeah, I've got tingles. One of the craziest things has been girls messaging me saying that like I'm the reason that they came to accept their transness, and then they come to shows for the for the first time presenting as a trans woman. That just means the world to me, to be that person, that that role model. And I think it's true, like if you can see it, you can be it. And I think I feel very lucky to be part of this this generation and this movement for trans liberation, and to mean that much to these people. And they're also nice and I get to meet them, and I love meeting them at my shows. And it's just so lovely being able to have that opportunity to travel the world and meet all these wonderful people. It's just it makes me so happy.
Yeah. Much appreciated that you made some time for us.
No,
So thank you.
Yeah, no,
Thank you so much.
Really nice people over there as well. It's been
And I was
lovely
wondering,
festival.
like, what's the plan for today? Are you gonna join the Lucy
we were
Dacus
gonna
show?
go to the safari, because there's like a
Oh
safari.
yeah.
And I love animals so much, and everyone like laughs at me because I always cry when I see animals.
What's your favorite animal?
I'm like tearing up thinking about the dogs that I saw yesterday at the airport right now. My favorite animal, I think. Okay, my favorite animal ever has got to be the Anomalocaris, which is the Earth's first predator from the Cambrian period, and it's fucking cool. You can Google it.
Yeah, I will.
I won't go into too much detail about it because I could. But my favorite extant animal, I think, has got to be. This is so tricky. Okay, I want to say the brown bear, closely followed by the narwhal.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have narwhal tattoos.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I love all bears.
Yeah.
I love birds also, owls especially. I love crustaceans. I love spiders. Sorry, I'll stop.
You're gonna have such a great time on a safari.
Yeah.
Oh my god, love that for you.
But then we also think we're gonna get some tattoos as well, because I want to get a tattoo like on every tour, and I didn't get a tattoo on the UK tour because we were so busy. So I feel like I should get 2 tattoos on this tour, and they're doing tattoos.
Yeah.
In here, I got this tattoo in Chicago on the Lucy Dacus tour.
Shouldn't
It's
have
a
been so
carrot,
cheeky.
and it says "Shouldn't have been so cheeky," because everyone was like, "Oh, I want to get a cheeky little guy as a tattoo," and I was like, "I hate cheeky little guys," and so I have this guy who has an arrow through him. He's a carrot because I'm vegan.
Can you please show it to the camera? I love it.
It says "Shouldn't have been so cheeky." So that's what happens, kids. If you're cheeky, you get shot with an arrow. And I was thinking of maybe like having a cupid, like shooting the arrow, and maybe the cupid could be like a turnip or some other vegetable.
I love it.
That's as far as I've got.
That's the plan.
But I think they're doing Flash anyway, so I might just have to choose.
Oh yeah. But plan for today sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
And then tonight we're staying on an alpaca farm. You know alpacas?
Yeah, but like here in nearby, I assume, right?
I actually don't know where it is.
I think I know the place.
You do?
Yeah, I think I know. If it's still in Brabant, yes. Sorry,
This is my. Tell the tour manager because we have no idea where it is, and they're not like replying to the emails.
Okay, so I think I know the place where you're going.
Cool.
I love that for you.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see the alpacas.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna cry a lot.
Oh my god, your day is gonna be like full of crying of animals and having such a good time.
But I am also seeing Lucy Dacus. And I was going to be singing the Hosier thing, but I'm not because Nana, the bassist from Casey
Shout out
Gavin's
Nana
band,
Ajoa.
yes,
yeah,
who I am a huge fan of, and is literally just like the coolest person I've ever met. We had such a good time. I'm really excited to see her. But yeah, she's singing Hosier's part today, which is so cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, like, my gay panic is also going everywhere right now. But I'm a professional. I will be at the show, at the barrier. Shout out Nana. Whatever.
Hi, Nana.
And we will see you back in Amsterdam.
Yes.
In Paradiso.
Yes.
Looking forward.
Yes.
I'm
2 nights at Paradiso.
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there on Tuesday and looking forward.
Sick. Amazing.
I'm not going to hold you up because you have to go to the safari.
Cool.
Yeah, but thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your beautiful record.
No,
thank you for sharing.
Thank you for buying the record
everything.
first out of everyone in the world.
Of course.
That's so cool.
And thank you for everything you said on stage. Also, Free Palestine, everything.
Free
that,
Palestine.
Yeah.
Free Julia Trott.
Yeah.
Free the Filth and 18. Fuck
Thank
Israel.
you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.